so happy that you are here with us tonight on
Thank
this
you.
weekly English coaching call. I'm going to mute you out for just a bit, okay? And then at the end of this call, we're going to open up our mics, and then so you can also ask questions and we can chat about everything together, everything that's happened. First of all, I know there's like some new faces here, some people who just joined the team recently, and I want to say congratulations. Really, congratulations to you all. I'm so happy for you that, you decided to join us on this big adventure. And I mean, what you girls accomplished in such a short period of time for all of you newcomers, I just want to say, congratulations, for jumping in, for playing full out, for, doing it as a team, for working together, all that you did. Berta, I'm so proud of you. I'm sure that at the beginning of the month, you didn't know what was going to happen. And just this whole teamwork, this whole team energy, that's exactly what we always want. And I have so many gifts to send out and cards and stuff. And, I love it. It's like I've got tons of stuff here, and I'm going to be so happy to go to the post office tomorrow and send out all your girls' gifts and cards and whatever. So I'm just really, really happy for you. And I know that a lot of you now are in qualification for the first level. So congratulations. And Berta, congratulations on actually finishing your district. And I just want to tell you girls, this is like the most important level at Arbonne, okay? And I know that, we want to become vice presidents and we want to get the free car, the bonus for the car and all of that. And we want to reach all of that stuff, and it's really important. But the most important is district manager, because if we can make it to the first level, well, then we can make it to any level, because the only thing we do is reproduce exactly what we did, okay? And if you made it to the district manager level, and you're the ones who are in qualification, you're going to make it this month. Well, then what are you going to do next month? You're going to find people and you're going to help them to get to that level too, okay? And the more people we help get to that level, and that first level where you can start making a bit of income, and well, that's how we have impact, right? And the more district managers that we have on our teams, well, that's how we can actually promote afterwards. But learning the steps to reaching that first level is just so important. And so I want to really congratulate you all, because I know how much effort you put into this. And I also saw all the joy that you put into it, and I find that so important, because sometimes people want to get somewhere so fast that they forget to have fun. They forget all the joy that we have with working together, with helping each other out, with being there for one another. And, I think that really is what I enjoy the most in this business. It's when I feel that we all come together and that it's teamwork. And we really get frustrated when we're all by ourselves, thinking about our own business, about our own little stuff. And when we can actually forget about that and just do what we have to do, cheer each other on, do it together, well, that's really when the magic has happened. And I know, like I said, there's many new people, new faces on this call. And I want to tell you, you're going to hear some crazy stuff sometimes about network marketing along your journey. You're going to hear people that are going to say stuff that just isn't true. And because they don't know, right? They don't know any better. And sometimes it's going to shake your belief a little bit. And that's normal. And it actually happens to all of us, okay? Because we listen to what people say, right? And we want people always to be positive about everything that we do. And sometimes when people don't understand, well, they'll have sometimes a negative idea, or maybe they're just persuading themselves that it's not for them, so then it shouldn't be for you, and whatever. I've heard so many things since I started my Arbonne journey about network marketing, okay? And I just want to tell you, because I know some of you are new. I'm just going to take a minute to tell you a little bit about my story, okay? Because I've been an entrepreneur for as far back as I can remember. That's all that I've actually ever done in my life. And I've worked so hard, okay? I gave so much time. I gave so much money. I gave everything that I had because I wanted to be successful and because I am an ambitious person, okay? And I'm especially ambitious in the fact that I want freedom. That is always what I've wanted in my life, more than anything else, more than money, more than whatever. I just wanted to be able to feel that I was in charge of my life, that I was doing what I wanted to do, and that nobody was telling me what I had to do, where I had to go, when I could have a vacation, when I had to work. That's it. And yet, as an entrepreneur, thinking that I would create that kind of life, well, I never was able to. All I was able to do was work all the time and invest money often that I didn't have and have people breathing down my back and asking me to do a bunch of stuff that I didn't know how to do, and having so many responsibilities towards people, towards banks, towards suppliers, towards clients. And that is not freedom. Okay. I can tell you that's not freedom at all. And when I heard about network marketing through Alexandra, my dear Alexandra, who's on this call too. Thank God for her, okay? I was desperate. I was really desperate because I needed to find something in my life that could fulfill me. I needed to find something new. And even with all that I was feeling, I didn't even say yes to her right away because I didn't know what it was. And what I'm going to mute, I don't know who's, okay, yeah. And often when we don't know, well, that's, we feel like uncertain of stuff. And then, we don't want to go ahead with it. And that's exactly how I was feeling. And yet I was desperate. And so when I finally took a look at what this was, I started not even knowing what I was doing. And nothing in the world I never would have thought that I would be working in the health and wellness industry. Never. I mean, if you would have told me that like 1 week before, I would have said, what? You've got to be joking. No way. And, why would I do that? I know nothing about health and wellness, like nothing. I'm definitely like no example also of health and wellness. And that's one of the great things about, this whole business is that we learn along the way. And I mean, I'm so grateful for that part of my journey for sure. But just to say that all I knew was that I wanted hope. And I felt like Arbonne could be that vehicle for me because I could see people living such amazing lives, and I searched it and I looked at Alexandra, the life that she was living, and she was posting stuff. And that's why it's so important also to have a voice and to tell people and to show people, what it is, because people sometimes don't have the right idea. They think that it's much more complicated than it is. Sometimes they think it's scammy or whatever. They don't realize that all we do is just sell products and help other people sell products, and great products, okay? And that we're so proud because, I mean, we get great results. I've never had more beautiful skin in my life, and like I'm going on 50, and I'm so proud and happy to be able to share that. Plus our 30 days to healthy living, that's transforming people's lives, in so many different ways. And it's so what everybody's looking for nowadays, right? How to get healthy, how to get more energy, how to feel better about themselves, how to get their nutrition habits like in check, and how to do all of that. That's exactly what we help people do, right? And so I get so excited now about all the potential. And when I see you girls here, and I'm kind of sorry that we don't have any men. We need more men, in this business, but I'm so happy to be with you girls here tonight. But yeah, when I think of everything that we're creating, when I think of everything that you were able also to create in a couple of weeks, I'm happy because I know that you can see it. And often when people start, we know because we've been here a while, right? We know the story, we know how it goes, but new people don't. Like I didn't know, right? And when I started, I just didn't know what the hell I was doing, but it's like, okay, this just hope. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to try it. Okay. I'm going to try it and we'll see. Anyway, I'm so happy I did that. But now I know that you see it too. Okay. And that means that you can help other people see it. And the more you're going to help other people see it, well, the more it's going to grow, and the more impact that we as a team can have on so many different lives. And I just want to ask you, just to say it in the chat. I mean, has Arbonne given you anything that's not money, right? Because I know when I think about what Arbonne's given me, it's lots of stuff that isn't money. Oh, I'm going to turn the chat on. I haven't been looking at what you're saying. Okay. You know, it's given me courage. It's given me new skills. It's given me great friendships. It's given me trips. And it's given me so much recognition. And I mean, who doesn't crave recognition, right? We all work like beasts, no matter what we do. Whether we're working for someone else or we've got our own company, people work hard. And it's just nice when somebody will recognize you. And, you know, all those letters that we get, all the great gifts that, you know, are not even worth anything sometimes. Maybe it's a notebook, maybe it's just I don't know, a baseball hat or something. Well, I keep them all because they're important to me. They're all milestones of little things that I've accomplished, right? And you're going to live that too. And I think that that is why, one of the reasons why I believe that network marketing is just so much better also, because it doesn't cost anything, right? To start this business, apart from using products, which we're using already, but the potential, okay? The potential of all that we can create with that, there is no limit to it, no limit. And I mean, seriously, for like $59 plus tax in Canada to get your license, and then just trying out products, you can build an asset for life. Obviously, if you're working hard, obviously this is an effort-based business, okay? And not everybody's going to make it to the top because most people are not going to want to work that hard, which is fine. And I also love it that it's okay. You don't have to want to make, you know, the work to the top. So many people are just doing this for an extra couple $100 a month, and because they love it. They love the community. They love what we stand for. They love using the products, and that's it. And that's perfect. But for somebody who wants to change their life radically, it's possible. All you have to do is work hard, and you have to have grit. Okay. I think that's the one thing that I've learned along my journey in network marketing. If I have one thing that I want to tell you tonight, is you have to have grit no matter what. You got to hang in there because this is a journey. This is like no sprint. Okay. It's a marathon. So you got to get into like marathon mindset, right? There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be people telling you whatever, I don't know. You're going to have great months and you're going to have not so great months, and you're going to have people joining your team and leaving your team. And that's just the truth. Okay. But if you just stick it out and continue to grow and continue to learn and continue to show up, then you're going to make it for sure. You know, because not everybody does that. That's the truth. Like most people are not going to keep showing up when they have a bad month. And, you know, if somebody decides to leave their team, or if somebody says something bad about network marketing or about Arbonne, or I don't know, oh my God, I just did something on my screen. Okay, no, it's okay. And that's really the reality of it. And I love that we get paid also to develop new skills. We get paid to personally develop. How amazing is that? Right? And whatever else out there that I have seen, nobody has ever been able to show me a better opportunity, ever. Because, I mean, I've told you about like entrepreneurship. I mean, I know a lot about that. And, you know, whether it's real estate, come on, real estate, that costs so much money. First of all, you got to be able to buy it. And then you have to take care of it. You know, it's like, you got to do stuff all the time, and you have to pay stuff, and, you know, you have to have people. I mean, if you want to make a lot of money from real estate, you probably don't want to be taking care of it by yourself, because that's a lot of time and that's a lot of work. That's a lot of investment. And I don't know what else is there. stockbrokers or whatever, that's so much risk involved. I mean, I wouldn't want to put all my money there because I mean, I know so many people who have lost so much overnight. And this is just such a fantastic opportunity. I honestly, like, the more I do this business, the more I'm totally passionate about it, and especially about Arbonne, because I truly believe that we will be the #1 network marketing in the world. Yes, very soon. And like Debbie Neal said, oh, I hope you watched Debbie Neal's call, her Discover Arbonne the other night. Oh my God, fire, you guys, right? And like she said, when she saw our new CEO, and the only thing that she remembered was he showed us a rocket ship. Okay, he showed us the rocket ship because that's what he's doing with Arbonne. And when we know that we've already had exponential growth like these past years, which is totally like phenomenal, especially for a company that's 40 years old. Usually companies who are that old, if they're like increasing in like 3%, 4%, they're happy. They think it's great. We were like increasing by 20%, 25%. It's totally out there, and it's because we have exactly what people are looking for. So always feel confident about that. Who doesn't want eco-responsible products that actually work and are affordable, right? With a consultant to help you, to give you the best service, to help you get exactly what you need, who will ask you how you're doing, if everything's perfect, to have a 90-day return policy on every single product, and to know that we're a certified B Corp company, right? I mean, I want every company in the world to be a certified B Corp company because they're showing the way. It's possible to be sustainable. It's possible, to take care of people, planet, animals, and have a business. I love that. And that's why we have such exponential growth. And in the next months, years, I don't know, when we're going to be exploding around the world, you're going to see that so many people are looking for what we have to offer. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for us to go open other countries. I have so many friends everywhere in the world, who want to join because people are looking for opportunities like this. They just have to be told. They just have to know about it. And when they know about it, there's so many people who want to be able to have flexible hours, to be able to be their own boss, to be able to have the possibility of generating big incomes. Okay, like it's possible in network marketing for people who work hard, okay, for people who have grit, for people who have vision. So this is a new month, and I want to tell you, what's your vision, right? Because that's the most important. People are going to follow people who know where they're going, and this is a coaching call. So I really want you to focus on today, if it's not already done, what are your goals? Okay, and don't be scared of your goals. I mean, they have to scare you, actually, because you want big goals, because you want to create big things. And if you don't know exactly what you want, you can't get it. And the funny thing is that most people don't know what they want. Like, I think 98% of people, if you ask them, what is it that you want? They'll tell you, I don't know. They know what they don't want. They don't want to be broke. They don't want to be maybe in the relationship that they're in. They don't want to work where they're working. They don't want this and they don't want that. But people don't know what it is that they want. So, and it's actually quite a difficult question I mean, I know I've struggled with this personally, and people in the beginning when I was asking myself, well, what do I want? It's like, heck, I don't know. I'm part of these 98% of people who doesn't know. Oh my God. Okay. But you kind of work on it. And maybe sometimes it's just small stuff. Maybe it's, I don't know, going out for dinner once a week with your husband and being able to pay the restaurant that you want. Maybe it's being able to put your kids at some sports thing or a better school, or I don't know, maybe it's getting a new car. And then you'll see that afterwards it might be, going on more trips, or until you realize that every time you know exactly what you want, you work towards it, and somehow the universe conspires to give it to you. That's how it works. But first, you got to know what it is that you want. And when you can harness that, well, then you can have the biggest dreams ever. And that's really what I encourage you, is to dream big, because it's possible and it's going to take steps. Of course, it's not going to come falling from the sky right away. It's going to take hard work, but at least you know what you're working for. There's nothing worse than not knowing what we're working for and why we do what we do. So I want you to ask yourself, for this beginning of the month, what is it? Why is it that you're doing what you're doing? Why did you decide to join this company? What's this going to change for you? What's it going to change for your family? Whose lives are you going to impact? Because it's a big deal. And again, Alexandra, who's on this call, if she had not did one live video like 5 years ago, none of us would be here today. How many lives has she impacted in such a short period of time? It's crazy, right? It's completely crazy. I cannot imagine my life. I don't even know where I'd be if I hadn't stumbled upon network marketing. If Alexandra hadn't stumbled upon me in some store and decided to talk to me about network marketing, had the courage to talk to me, to ask me if I would be interested to hear about it. Oh my God, how crazy. I would still be completely depressed and probably working a job that I hate and wishing for a vacation and wishing for something new and not being able to find it. So back to, because I'm going left and right here, right? But so our goals, okay? What are our goals for this month? Have big goals. Set your agenda too, because the great thing about this business is that we have no boss. And the bad thing about this business is that we have no boss. So we can easily wake up at the end of the month and say, oh my God, what happened? Nothing happened. It's horrible. So the only way that we can make stuff happen is if we know what we're going to do. So that means that we need to have a plan. So you girls, as many of you are in qualification, many of you just got promoted, but it's important to now know what's the next step. And that starts tonight, tomorrow morning, whenever, knowing what's going to go on. And like Alexandra mentioned today in a call, minimum 8 income producing activities in the month. Okay, that's what you got to have on your calendar. And income producing activities is, talking to people about our products and talking to them about our business opportunity. It's not difficult, okay? It can be like one-on-ones. It can be having a coffee with someone, helping someone who needs something, okay? Ask them what you can help them with. And the more we can be servant leaders, the better it feels to do Arbonne, okay? And I'm going to give you another goal this month, because I think it's the goal that everybody should have every single month. And the goal is to find 2 new business partners to help. Okay, 2 new business partners and 2 new clients. And that is as easy, it's not something complicated. And when we duplicate that every single month and help the people on our team duplicate that, well, then we promote. It's not something, sometimes we think we got to do huge things and we can. I mean, if you want to go faster, feel free. Okay, go for it. But that's the minimum. 2 new business partners that you can help. Find people. So many people want this, just like you needed this, right? Raise your hand if you felt you needed something more in your life. See, yeah, everybody's raising their hand. We all needed it. And there's so many people out there who need that too. Okay, so it's just about us sharing that, and not everybody's going to say yes, and that's perfect, because this is not made for everybody either. And some people don't understand. Some people will tell you no and then tell you yes afterwards, and that's perfect. Okay, but our job is just to let people know that if they want it, we have a great gift for them. Okay, and so that's what I'm going to finish on. And I am going to first stop here.